Hello, and welcome to Del Toro Games. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe today so you get notified of when I drop even more content. I wanted to answer the question, is APB Reloaded worth playing in 2023? Let's start with what is APB Reloaded. It is a free-to-play, multiplayer, open-world, third-person shooter. You choose to play as either an enforcer or a criminal. It doesn't really matter which side you choose, they are mostly the same. Once you're in game, you will ready up for a mission, the system will then match you against another player, and you'll start. Simple as that. What you have to do is generally random, so you could hack a tower, protect a box, steal a car, or tag a wall. There are many missions you can get, but the thing is, each time you are going up against other players. So, you could end up facing one guy for your first mission, then in the next one, have an all-out 5v5 shootout. Now that we know what APB is, we can move on to what it's like to actually play. I started a new character so I could see and show what the new player experience is really like. It asked if I wanted to do the tutorial. I thought, why not? Let's see what their tutorial is like. Well, I was kinda disappointed by it. I thought it was going to put me in a choreographed section that teaches you how to play the game and all the basic things that you might need to know about this game. No, it spawned me normally and gave me a basic pop-up window on the side that says sprint with shift or open the map with M. It is very basic and I was kind of expecting something a little more thought out from a game that's been out for 12 plus years. Even with how basic this was, I still had a problem with it. On the third pop-up, it said equip frag grenades and use field supplier. It does not say where to get the frag grenades or how to use the field supplier. I had to open the controls to see which button to push to activate my field supply. Is it really that hard to put push 5 next to the words? You did it before with the map and opening doors. So I played without having grenades until I figured out that they sent you the grenades in the mail and you had to accept it so then you could equip it. So far, I wasn't having a great experience. But hey, maybe the gameplay will be all worth it. Well, I played for a couple of hours and here's what I learned from it. The matchmaking system is not friendly to new or returning players at all. It kept putting me against players who are very high ranked and have been playing this game for a long time. Now, I am a returning player, but I haven't played this game in many years. Yet it set my rank to silver, so I ended up playing against other silver and gold players, a lot of which were very high rating, which is like your character's level, some of which were at max. Your enemies are going to have much better weapons and vehicles than you. Now this one kind of plays off the first, but I feel that shouldn't matter. I don't think it's fair that I had to use the basic gun given to me and have to play against a guy who had 4 attachments to himself, 1 on his gun, and possibly multiple more on his car. As a new player, this would turn me off from playing this game since I either need to grind a buttload to even try and get to that point, or spend money to try and even the playing field. The game is very pay to win. The game is free to play, so I understand that it has to make money some way. That's business. But if 2 people start playing the game at the same time, and one uses real money in-game to get a gun and a car with perks, then that's a clear advantage and it's pay to win. They also have a premium account system to make the grind faster and easier, but I don't feel like expanding on that right now. The game assumes you have played another shooter before and throws you right into the deep end. This one is a little more nitpicky, but this game is 12 plus years old. So I assumed it would have a good tutorial that would help new players get into their game and make it so they understand how to play and actually want to stick around. Instead, it gives you practically no info other than the bare minimum and says, go and try and beat this player that is most likely way better than you. The game may put you up against players who have repeatedly won against you. During one of my sessions, I played against this person that I knew I wasn't going to win against. But it set me up against them multiple times, and every time, they would crush me. And since I don't have anything other than the starter weapon, and honestly not enough knowledge of the game to figure out how to beat them, it made me feel like I shouldn't keep playing. The game is fun, even with all these things taken into account. I can invite a friend to play, and with the game only being 11 gigabytes in total, it's not too large for anyone to handle. The gameplay is fast and intense, and I had a lot of fun moments. At certain times, I was driving around the cars at high speed, taking jumps, and I was having a lot of fun defending the location and trying to work with other people. But after a while, it started to get grindy and started to get boring from having to do the same thing over and over again. I feel like if you had a couple friends and some time on your hands, then you'll have a great time playing this game. So to answer the question, is APB Reloaded worth playing in 2023? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I have stated a lot of what I feel is wrong with the game, but every game has its own little problems. So if you can get over those problems, then I'm sure you would have a fun time. Hey, looking at the Steam charts, its peak players and current players are at a level it hasn't been for almost 2 years. So there really isn't a better time than now. Why not hop in and give it a try? Maybe you'll like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.